girls, if you're new here, hello, my name is Lesedi, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, darling. So I just thought it would be a great idea to style some pieces with you guys. I'm currently on this whole journey of, and I have spoken about it a lot on this channel. If you do follow me, you know I've been talking about sustainable wear and repurposing. So within that nature, we're going to be talking about an item which is my personal fave, something that I always gravitate towards. So today I made a little video for you guys showing you guys how to style, drum roll, a blouse. So I'm going to be talking about blouses today and everything that have to do with blouses. We can agree that blouses are just a piece of clothing that is a staple in everyone's closet. If you're into fashion history, you know that blouses are a fashion item that has been there for decades. And what I love about fashion is that fashion is repetitive. Fashion is a cycle, and throughout the years we've seen different types of blouses being made. We know that blouses date back to the Victorian era, but I think the Victorian era in itself popularized the wearing of blouses. That's when blouses became more feminine and something of a staple piece. So yeah, we have seen different blouses throughout the years. Personally, I think every era in fashion have some sort of a blouse design. That's why it will always be and remain an iconic piece in my books. So I'm aware of blouses. If you know me personally and if you've been on my channel, you know I've spoken about blouses. You know I've shopped blouses before. So today I'm going to style the different blouses that I have. Also talk you guys through how you can style them casually, how you can style them corporate, and how you can just make them really just fashionable. I have a really good collection of blouses that I've thrifted, blouses that I've bought, taken from my mom's closet, my grandmother's closet, and that's how iconic a blouse is. There are blouses that I've taken from her closet, and I'm talking about my great-grandmother's closet, that are still relevant today, that I still wear today, and that are most probably gonna be worn for a very long time. So in the spirit of me not spending money or trying not to spend as much money and re-wearing the clothes that are already in my closet, so I thought it would be nice to style some pieces for you guys. Blouses can be worn I think blouses would be mistaken for something very corporate in today's time, and I really want to change the stereotype of that. I think it's such a beautiful, delicate piece of clothing. It is classy. It can also be worn very simple. It is for everyone. I think anyone who wear a blouse could be seen as very feminine, very ladylike, you know. Yeah, so I think honestly, it's such a classy piece of item. It is something that will forever be in fashion, and I don't think we will ever not have designers make blouses. We've had blouses from Gucci. Gucci was very famous for their exaggerated blouses, but I've also seen it's a clothing item that has become very androgynous as well. I think men also are into blouses and very delicate fabrics. Again, going into the fabrics of blouses are made from fabrics such as silk, satin, linen, very delicate as well, made from super delicate, expensive fabric. That's why I'm saying that it is something of class, status, and we could argue simple as well. So yeah, I personally love a good blouse. I've shopped blouses, I still wear blouses, I've thrifted blouses, and I've taken blouses from my great-grandmother's closet. Again, like the one I'm wearing here, blouses are very, you know, it makes you look very put together. It's something that is very modest as well, or can be seen as a symbol of clothing that is quite modest. You know, the way you carry yourself when you're wearing a blouse is very ladylike, very, you know, preppy, prim, something like that. So yeah, I personally believe every single woman who is very feminine and ladylike should own a blouse, and I think it is quite iconic that I think every single woman does own a blouse. So it can be very expensive blouse, or it can be just a normal blouse that one would wear very casually. And that's the thing I like about blouses. You can wear them, you can dress them up, you can dress them down, you know, very appropriate for church, very appropriate for the office, very appropriate for a girl's luncheon, you know, high teas. So yeah, it's a very versatile piece of clothing that one can have, and you can have different variations of blouses in your closet, from the very casual ones to, you know, the very dress-uppy and classy, very formal types of blouse. So I've got a few pieces that I would like to show you. I styled this suit. This is a very structured type of suit. It's pinstripe, it's gray. The color gray usually seen as something that is very formal, very dull in terms of, you know, very corporate. I know a lot of corporate places love to incorporate like a pinstripe gray suit, which is very easy to wear. But I love the fact that this one comes off a lot more fashionable and high fashion with how it's structured, and the crop jacket, and the blazer being a cropped jacket, a cropped blazer. I love that about it. I also love the fact that the pants are drawstring, have a drawstring instead of the normal tailored button-up pants, you know, high-waisted tailored button-up pants. I think these ones are very young, very fun. A lot of young corporate girlies will definitely love a suit like this. So if you're a type of person that likes to incorporate blouses into your wardrobe, like I have done here, I'm showing you guys a few ways on how to do that with a suit like this one. So the first blouse that we have is this type of blouse, which is something that is very vintage looking, very structured, okay, very Victorian style, very vintage. It looks super vintage. And if I would bring it very up close, you will also see like it is very delicate. So this I got from my great grandmother's closet. It has been alive when she was a younger girl. She used to wear this. We noticed that it is a blouse because of the sleeves. The sleeves are usually very bishop sleeved like, you know, it has a gathering on the shoulders and usually on the arms as well. On the hands and the cuffs as well are cinching in. So we can say that a blouse has those type of qualities in their design. They usually also have ties around the neck, so we can definitely see that this is a blouse, something that you can play around. You can either take it back if you don't want to tie it into a bow, but in this particular look I've tied it into a bow because I wanted to show the femininity or the playfulness of the bow, the blouse in its natural form. And usually this one also has shoulder pads, so we can also definitely note that it is a blouse by its shoulder pads. The shoulder pads are there to sort of like lift your shoulders if you didn't do like a bishop sleeve or leg of lamb sleeve like the one I'm wearing here. This is called a leg of lamb sleeve. You can see that it's also gathered on the shoulders here, and it's giving a very poofy, but also the cuff cinches in. So yeah, I love the color. I think the color cream white works well with the suit. Yeah, it brings it out. Also, I wanted to match it with the drawstring, sort of like have like a playful element, have a bow on bow situation going on. And yeah, get your bag. It's very good for, I think this is very ideal for corporate girlies, especially young corporate girlies will love a look like this. The next one is a sheer blouse, also very iconic. We had a trend going on, I think in 2017, we had a lot of designers making such blouses, and you know, it trickling down to the retailers and smaller brands as dupes, or you know, in the clothing market where it's accessible to the everyday person. The same one as well is you tie it around your neck. It has buttons as well. It is sheer, which is a very famous type of design to a blouse, which I really like. I think with this one you can do a lot. You can style it up. This one initially, it is a type of blouse that is styled very classic, very up. It's like a church type of, you know, style, office as well. But I don't know if office would be appropriate because of how see-through it is. But if you're daring, if you're that type of edgy type of person, you can put like either a spaghetti bra strap top inside and wear this. But for me, because I want to be edgy and stylish and high fashion, I've paired it with this type of, again, going back to, and sort of like a jacket, a cropped jacket, but this one is very flimsy, very soft. It's not as structured as the previous one. Also has shoulder pads, cropped, and very summery outfit, very summery office outfit. You can definitely wear this to church as well. So this is a suit, the jacket is a suit as well, but I did add some sort of accessories, elements of a belt to cinch in the waist and style it. I wore it with just a bra and not a top inside. Yeah, these are the type of blouses that we saw everyone wear, all these colorful pink bras inside, and they would show. A little bit tacky for me, I wouldn't do that. I love a matchy situation going on. I would still love to see skin peeking through, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't wear it with color unless I'm doing like a color, the same type of color bra. I pair it with maybe the same type of color pants or skirts perhaps. These are the type of blouses that also work well with pencil skirts, tailored pants as well. I've styled this again. If you go back to my Instagram or previous looks, I'll put it up here. I've styled this same blouse with a very formal type of wear, but still very street style. Very tailored with a waistcoat and some tailored pants. Yeah, so it is also very fun. It also has tie details again, that same gathering on the shoulders and a cinched in cuff. Yeah, it shows that it's a complete blouse. The next blouse is this one, which I also just recently got from Zara, which is a very nice blouse. I've styled this many times. I've styled it casually and I've styled it very formally. I love it. I did a style video in this, so you guys can check it out over here. So yeah, this is also very fun. Again, elements of a blouse, there's the tie details. I love the fact that these are exaggerated, super long, that you can just throw over your shoulders like that, and you know, it will make for a beautiful statement item. You can wear this inside of a blazer, but in this look, I just styled it very casually. So something again for the corporate girlies on a Friday, you still want to feel casual. So this is a type of blouse that you style very nicely with jeans as well. That's the thing with blouses, you can wear them very up, you know, very classical type of wearing of blouse, but you can also make them very fun. You don't have to make them very boring and dull. So that's why I styled this with jeans, a pair of heels, fun heels for Friday night out with the girls, or maybe like a work and then, you know, a quick lunch during the day. I think this is such a day look. The bow or the strings are, you know, you can throw it along the back. They're very nice and exaggerated, which also gives for an elegant type of look. You can also tie them definitely. We know that it is a blouse because of the fabric and how light and flimsy it looks. This is probably like a silk or like a chiffon. What is this? I don't know what type of fabric this is, but yeah, button detailing as well. Very nice, very gathered on the sleeve. The sleeve is exaggerated, big. This one just doesn't have the ribbing, the gathers on the top, but rather the gathers are down. Also, it is quite, the shoulder is a dropped shoulder type of blouse, so it's very low maintenance type of wear, not structured at all. It's very casual, it gives you space to breathe, and yeah, that's what I'm saying, such a look you'll definitely get away with wearing it to lunch during the day with your girls. And it's very breathable as well, something that I love about blouses as well. I, for one, don't know how to dress for summer. I find that I love layering a lot, so I find it easy to dress for winter rather than summer. But with blouses, and that's the thing, you can just put on your blouse, a good pair of earrings, good pair of rings. your nice shoe and a gorgeous bag, and you've got a look. Okay, the next look is this one that I'm wearing right now, which I styled for you guys. This one is quite structured and the fabric is not as loose. So this one, it gives for a more ladylike, dainty effect. I've paired it with the denim skirts that I really love, that I got from, where did I get these? From Cotton On. Again, it still is giving very ladylike, but casual as well. Instead of doing a super structured pencil skirt, I've gone with the denim one just for that casual feel. And you know, and this one is also, I think it's a thrift. I love the sleeve detailing. I love the fact that, you know, most of the blouses you'll see have these type of, you know, and this is for a very vintage looking type of blouse, a Victorian style blouse. High tea ladies wear these type of blouses a lot. I love the fact that this one, it has a collar and not a bow. So some of them are, you know, like this. It gives an iteration of a shirt, but a formal shirt, but it's still very blousey. A good pair of earrings, a good bag. I had to break the white down with a leopard print black bag just to make it more classy. And you know, yeah, I enjoyed it. Very, very playful. And is it too serious? I don't think so. I would also pop a few sunglasses just to break down the look and accessorize. And yeah, I didn't do much jewelry on my neck. I have on a statement piece earring, my rings, and a shoe that matches really well, that, you know, yeah. So another look is not a blouse, but I just thought it would be fun to also incorporate how ladies have now started wearing tailored structured shirts. This one I got from Woolworths. For all corporate ladies, this would be something that you guys should be looking into. You can style a basic white men's shirt in a very ladylike type of way that is still very feminine but does not give a lot of male gaze. It still makes you look very fashionable, very high fashion. We've seen the trend, I think Valentino fall, I can't remember what year, but I'm going to insert pictures here. That's when I personally fell in love with wearing a white t-shirt and playing around with the bottoms. I've seen a lot of ladies wear skirts. I've worn skirts before. I've paired it very nicely and playful. So this is something that one can look into if you're not into the whole blouse situation. You can go for a simple shirt, men's shirt. This is another one that I just thought would be fun to show you guys. This is just a plain one that I got from thrift as well. Blouses are nice. I love thrifting blouse. I think that's one of the first thing I think about when I'm going on thrift, and usually I find a lot of them. So that is it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.